Sabrina Carpenter, Tears. Let's talk about it.
Introducing the perfect companion to your morning listening routine. AG1's clinically backed formula is now flavor-packed with 3 new delicious flavors: tropical, berry, and citrus. Start the day on a high note with probiotics that taste like the tropics. Mix it up with micronutrients that taste like berry or citrus. And take it all the way back with the classic AG1 Original with notes of pineapple and vanilla. Do your health a flavor, or 4, with AG1 Next Gen, the daily health drink. Learn more at drinkag1.com.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a great episode for you today. It's officially time. As y'all know, I've been telling y'all for like a month now, the Sabrina Carpenter Marathon has officially started. This is the first episode, guys. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. This album's officially out. I will be listening to this album. I will be reviewing this album. And we're also going to be doing a little bit of a compilation too, guys. There's going to be so much content for this album that we're talking about. Guys, we're ending off a good month with some good Sabrina Carpenter music. And this song's called Tears. And before I even get into the song, let's just talk about the music video, because this music video is pretty creative. You know, I really like the horror themes of this album. I really like, the horror, inspired kind of like 60s and 70s kind of feel that you kind of get in this music video with the, the soundtrack, etc. I really think this music video is really good in my opinion. So I just want to say, if I was going to be reviewing the music video, which, I really never do on this type of...
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtuo Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your Virtuo Pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
Show. The music video alone is getting like an 8 out of 10 already. I mean, Tears has already got a really good music video. So let's get into this song, guys. Tears. This is the new album, Man's Best Friend. This is, one of the tracks on it. First of all, let's get into the production. Guys, I'm not going to lie. The production here is just absolutely beautiful. I really like how you got so much more kind of, some R&B kind of funky-like bass that is kind of throughout this whole entire track that just has its own kind of vibe to it. And I like how the bass is, not that simple, 4-second loop, it actually has some personality to it. And honestly, it's just some really enjoyable bass in my opinion. But, I really like the kind of sympathy, kind of orchestra sound that this song has, kind of mixed in with that kind of, I would say kind of some 80s funk kind of vibes going on here with the drums. The drums are just really engaging. They're snappy. They sound really goddamn good. I really do enjoy how the drums sound, just absolutely goddamn fantastic. I like how they have their own little switch-ups too. But I kind of think, the drums just kind of really work well together. And then you have all these, you have really good piano. I really like how the piano, has like a horror kind of spin to it. It has that sound to it. And I like how, it really matches well with, all the violins, the orchestra, the background vocals, the jazzy R&B-like elements.
My cat Freddy loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Sabrina Carpenter does, involve in the music, which you definitely can hear, which I do definitely like in my opinion. Just adds so much complexity to these tracks, just makes them really enjoyable to listen to. And honestly, guys, I really do enjoy how this beat just absolutely sounds fantastic. So off the bat, guys, production is absolutely A1 on this song. There's even a bridge on this song, and I really like how the instrumental, goes in with the bridge too. It's just like, damn. Like I said, guys, I don't even need to get into it. If you listen to the last episode when I talked about my thoughts about Sabrina Carpenter, you goddamn know. But this is a prime example of, keeping tracks fresh, having a really good sound to them, and just overall, just giving great quality goddamn music. So I will say production is absolutely A1. But now let's move on and let's get into the verses. Starting off with the first verse, I really like this verse. I really like the flow. I like the singing. The vocals are really goddamn good. I like how there's these little vocal switch-ups, these little different, pop flow switch-ups too. Just keeps the song really engaging to listen to. Just keeps you want to keep listening to it over and over and over again, which is really nice in my opinion. I like the fact that we get that. I like how, there's so many different flow switches on this song, and then you get this hook. This hook comes in and just completely just takes over. The hook is sung so well. The flow of the hook is so goddamn good. I mean, I won't lie to y'all guys. This might be, one of the better 2025 pop hooks that I've heard. There's been some pop music that I've listened to in 2025, and that shit is, ass compared to this. I mean, holy shit. I thought 2025 music was going downhill. Sabrina Carpenter is reminding me that music can be good again. Thank fucking God. So I like how, there's already so much complexity. And then
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle. Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
You get this hook, and this hook's vocals are just absolutely A1. The singing is, just absolutely great. So yeah, I really do enjoy the hook. The hook sounds absolutely goddamn fantastic, guys. And I'll just be real. When I usually review, a song that I usually pick off just the album, I usually pick a song that I'm not really going to, think of a music video. But already choosing a music video song, I think this was definitely the good call, because this song has definitely got me interested in the album. Already production is already better than Short and Sweet off this one song alone. The instrumental complexity is just so much goddamn better, and you could just tell that Sabrina Carpenter's ear for production has definitely gotten way goddamn better, and you can just tell with this song alone, guys. So I really do enjoy what I'm listening to. We even get a bridge, and I'll be real, the bridge was really good. I like that little vocal switch up. I like how the R&B background vocals really start coming out. Once we do the bridge, it just sounds absolutely fantastic, So yeah, guys, I really do enjoy the bridge too. Sounds absolutely fantastic. So yeah. So when we talk about this song, guys, music video. Music video is absolutely goddamn fantastic. And then also another thing that's absolutely fantastic about this song is absolutely the instrumental. I mean, this is one of the best pop instrumentals I've heard in a long goddamn time. There's so much,
Hey, it's Paris. I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love, starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Life to this instrumental, and I think that's what's missing in a lot of pop songs today. It just doesn't have that life. And then this has all the instrumental complexity. Has the piano, it has the strings, but has the bass. But these things are not just copied and pasted off loops and just kind of thrown into a production sound or a production software thing. It's not like that. This actually feels like a real ass song, which is really cool. That sound is still happening to this day, guys. So Tears by Sabrina Carpenter is going to get a 9 out of 10 from me. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. The Sabrina Carpenter Marathon has begun. We got a lot more content coming out, guys. Track reviews all weekend, all week. Then we're going to be ending off with a compilation. Then we're going to be ending off with an album review. We got a lot of content coming out for this whole entire little cycle of this album. So make sure y'all follow on any platform that you're listening to, guys. I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.